Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, boys and crypto friends and family. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing all right. Now, remember, if you want to know exactly when the stream goes live and you part of the live streams, it's a given. You really want to be part of the live stream. Fun. Um, Hit the subscribe button and the bell notification, and will be notified each and every time that will be fine. Also, leave a like. It's not a big effort for you, but it means a lot for me, and also it helps the YouTube algorithm decide whether to push the content more forward or not. So, yeah, it's up to you, but a little click away. Thank you very much. So, what we're gonna do, we are gonna have to look right here at this whole thing and decide what all this means. We're gonna look at the short term. There are short term indications that I want you to notice. And then, of course, we're gonna move over to the higher time, um, especially the 5 hour and the 3 hour, because if you noticed, but they are 100% in agreement. Also, notice that the 2 hour chart does not agree with the 3 hour chart. So, you know what, guys? I'm going to roll the intro and I will let you have a look at a trading view and try to see what I meant with not agreeing with each other. All right, so I'll see you guys in. All right, so welcome back. Now, the thing that I was talking about or referring to was right here on lettering. So over here, we can see that potentially this looks like a bullish divergence, a higher low on the RSI, and we have a lower low on. And granted, this is for the 3 hour chart present, but of course, if you guys know a little bit of something, then you know that this is actually not confirmed at. Now, looking at the 2 hour chart, on the 2 hour chart, actually, we don't have that signature. What we do have is a lower low on the RSI, corresponding with a lower low on the price action. So 2 hour chart just says straight continuation. It's already decided here. And the 5 hour chart has the same thing. Now, what to do in such a in such a situation? Basically, I would go with the higher time frame, because if this one already confirms something, then the rest is just going to follow into place. So yeah, for here, I would say that more lower lows be expected. Does this mean right now on the spot get in short and go crazy? No, absolutely not. Potentially, because we are seeing a rejection of the red box over here. Potentially, I would actually be expecting a bounce to the upside, hitting some resistance somewhere, creating a lower high, and then bam, continuing for a lower low. How far can this go? Well, the sky, the sky is not the limit. The ground is the limit on this one. Potentially, each and every of these high node clusters are good candidates so far. So yeah, this is why in the past few days I've been saying to hold off, to try be very, very careful. A lot of people kept shouting that this thing was gonna keep going to the moon, and I hate to be that guy to say, "Hey, I you guys so," but you know, these are the tricky areas to. It's well known, and we did have a few indicators that did warn us. We did have a few warning signs that all this was coming. This is more or less where I got out of most of my BTC positions completely. So yeah, now off to the next story, right? So this bounce up that we're talking about, how high could this go? So what I would be doing in this situation is, of course, look for the local high on the RSI. This lines up with this blue box, and it's exactly what we're gonna do. We're going to make a range, and then try to go from there. Yeah, over here we do have on two, and this gives us a range to if is retarded. That's also the point. The further this thing moves on, the more it becomes obvious that this range is not this is quite some range, and usually when we see on the chart that we are dealing with wide enormous ranges, then we know that this is potentially an area that is not going to be broken. So same thing for the upside over here. It really looks like area is not going to be broken on this run up, for the very least, because go one ocean, don't jump the gun. Right now, it's moving up. Time, um, anywhere could be a potential good entry for. Oh, it's very easy to risk manage. You know that over here, the blue line at 57,640 is actually really the no-go zone. If the price reaches above this, then yeah, this was a bottom, and gonna go. It's gonna continue on with the long-term trend, but not without at least reverting back down and retesting a bottom. So yeah, potentially this could be a nice opportunity to enter a short. Try scaling in very slowly, because whether it's coming down or it's coming down to just retest some low, chances are that if you are patient and prudent and enter um, wisely, you could very potentially have an almost no risk um, situation here, because you know it's going to come down. So if you don't enter too early into a short, like don't enter here, but somewhere more like 5,500, something like this, and maybe also at 56,000 something would be nice. And then just let it ride. Even at worst, chances are very good that the prices for the very least going to come down, going to come back down to this area if it were to break further to the upside. So yeah, I hope you guys catch my drift. So this is for the upper range. Now, of course, for the lower range, we are still a little bit undecided. What we're gonna do is just use this local low over here, and set some range. And this would give us a range. 2. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, yeah, now that we have this, this is short-term talk, of course. This thing could perfectly, very perfectly keep us a little bit longer in the waiting with some sideways action, which could actually be really, really nice. Could potentially happen. Anywhere rejecting this red zone is just going to give a little bit more momentum, more push to the upside, and then of course look at, because right here higher time frame you see the 5 hour chart that there will push that. So in my opinion, looking at this, if I had to choose right here and now, um one side looking more favorable to the other, I would say the downside is looking more favorable upside. But of course, this is my opinion, and let's see tomorrow how this thing did pull through. Now, let's have a quick look at the dominance, because the Bitcoin dominance has been trying to make a move. It has been trying to make a move. Like we said yesterday, it could potentially be looking for a bottom somewhere over here, but it doesn't matter. It is not going to recover just as fast as you would like to see. This potentially, if we believe, looks a lot like a bearish divergence in the making. Of course, where is the edge? Just here making a lower low and confirmed. Hello, Romy. How are you doing? Hey, well, guess what? You and I are the only ones present in the live chat. There are 6 people watching the playbacks. Of course, if you think that you want to get the entire information from the beginning, it's all fairness understandable. Oh, 2 concurrent viewers. We're building up, guys. The sky is the limit. I can see it here. Cool, beautiful, and thank you for the likes. Now, like I was saying, the Bitcoin dominance, it doesn't look like this thing is going to recover anytime soon. But then when we look for all those hidden gems in the altcoin space, where are they? Where are they? Honestly, most of the altcoins are right now getting crushed. There's a comp over BTC doing really, really good, but all the rest is looking so fine and dandy. Um, Binance BTC is doing actually really, really good. Doge is getting slapped down, and Cake on Binance Smart Chain as well is also doing really, really good. So yeah, there we have it, guys. Hello, Ninja. How are you doing? Um, yeah, Maker DAO. Let's have a look. Yeah, Maker DAO is doing good, indeed, it is. But all the rest of the altcoins actually really not not such a pretty story. Um, Now let's look at the dollar. What the dollar is going to set up or leave as a setup, because today is Friday, and yeah, the traditional markets, they do not work over the weekends. So potentially the way this is going to close right now could help us see or spot sort of a trend of inflation. Hey, yeah, Ninja, thank you. Hope you're doing well as well. I'm doing perfect. I'm super fine and dandy. very much. Yeah, the Dixie left us a little bit on a cliffhanger right here. So potentially making these bearish divergences and also making a lower high over here. I would be inclined to expect this thing to come further down. Oh, and 5-hour chart at the 1 chart. Same thing for the 1-hour chart. Yeah, I would be expecting more pressure down dollar, and the traditional markets good. There you go. This is what you want to see. Green dildos raising up to the sky, getting ready to make a higher high on the RSI, and at the same time breaking the latest all-time high, or no, the latest local high. This is continuation if this candle closes above 4,170. 175, let's say. Cool. So yeah, this is more or less it. Traditional markets looking really good. Dollar looking really bad, and Bitcoin leaves us hanging, guessing what is going to happen. I think from here we could be expecting pressure up in the really short term, potentially finding some resistance over here on this area, maybe even push just a tad bit higher to liquidate all these people that have shorted with too much leverage. Remember, leverage the enemy. High leverage, at least a little bit is okay. Just don't overdo it. But yeah, then in the continuation of all that, I think we'll see more pressure. But hey, I could be wrong. This is why we are setting these levels, because for that same token, the price could just keep going, getting a close above this area, and then the bias and the story changes along. And this is how I will never be caught saying I was wrong, because yeah, I'm just looking at what the charts look like, and then of course we set our ranges for the next move. We just let it play out. You're ready to catch the ball. All right, so on that note, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you very much for watching. I really enjoyed this. Tomorrow, same chart, same channel, same time. Well, 5:30 p.m. UTC, and then let's see which of abilities gonna be. I would really be expecting much more pressure up and rejecting this rather than getting pressure down and bouncing off of could perfectly be will also make push that third signal. So yeah, you know what? Tomorrow we are going to see what this is actually going to be like. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.